Hi, I'm Abhilal and today I'll explain the mathematical idea that powers large language models like ChatGPT and the attention mechanism that works behind them through an example. So here we have I love music as an input. So as you can see here, we're going to take this input and take each word in the sentence. First, it is converted into a vector of numbers that is called an embedding. Use the learned embedding layer in order to understand this. From these embeddings, we take the model that creates three new matrices using the query, the key, and the value. These matrices are denoted as M1, M2, and M3 over here, and these embeddings are projected onto these matrices. Now, each of these comes from multiplying the input embeddings with different learned weights matrices. Now we have the matrices for M1, M2, and M3. So we compute the attention weights for these. That is the scale dot product using the attention formula. Looking at this formula, we can first see the query into the key transpose, which gives us a matrice for the attention scores called the M4. We then divide each element by the square root of the key dimensions, that is root d by k. Now we apply a softmax function which turns the scores into probabilities. This gives us the final matrice, that is the attention weights. After that, we multiply these into V, that is the value pair. Once we have the entire attention mechanism flowing, we get the attention weights. So in practice, these models use multi-head attention. So instead of one key value, query key value triplet, there are multiple parallel heads that are going on. Each head focuses on different types of relationships, like the syntax of the sentence, the topic, or the position. Their outputs are then concatenated and passed to the next layer of the model. So to sum it up for this example of I love music, we can say that attention lets large language models divide the information that is the most important at every step by converting them into queries, keys, and values. It is basically a fundamental operation in models like GPT that helps us to generate coherent and context-aware responses. And it all comes down to matrix operations like these, along with the attention formula as we saw. So thank you for watching.